What follows is a historic account of Mission 1 of By Stealth and Sea, which left La Spezia on October 21st, 1940. Aboard the Italian submarine Scirè, 3 SLCs, also known as slow-running or manned torpedoes, were held in pressurized canisters aboard the submarine. It also held the 3 crews of the SLCs and a 4th crew in reserve. The destination of the submarine was Algeciras Bay, which was opposite Gibraltar and its harbor that held the targets of the SLCs, the battleships HMS Barham and HMS Renown. The submarine arrived on October 29th. Once the SLCs were extracted from their canisters, the issues with the manned torpedoes began. The first had problems with the ballast pumps and could not stay on the surface. It was not long before the craft experienced a small internal explosion, which rendered it useless. The crew abandoned the SLC. Breathing gear was the problem with the second SLC. Even the spare gear was found to be faulty. Combined with the difficulty in keeping the SLC on the surface, the crew abandoned it as well. The warhead was set to self-destruct, and the rest of the craft was sent to the bottom of the Mediterranean Sea. The crews of both SLCs were picked up by the Italian Secret Service, and eventually they made their way back to Italy. The final SLC managed to press on despite experiencing difficulties with the buoyancy of their craft. The breathing gear started to fail, but they managed to steer their SLC along a line of parked vessels and into the inner harbor without being detected. And with their primary target, the HMS Barham, just 250 meters ahead, the oxygen ran out for one of the crew members. The other pressed on submerged to avoid detection. However, with just 70 meters to go, the SLC stopped dead in the water. Despite efforts to drag the craft to the ship, he was unable to bring it close enough, so he abandoned the SLC. Both men were eventually discovered and taken prisoner by the British. Compounding the issues of the mission being a failure, the British discovered one of the SLCs, which alerted them to the potential dangers that it presented. Countermeasures were developed as a result. However, while the first mission went terribly wrong, there would be lessons learned by the Italian forces which would lead to greater success in future missions.